Welcome. You are about to enter a place you've never been before. A place where dreams are made reality. And now,
welcome to the one and the only DITC Social with your host, Andre Prue M.
Powered by Gatineau.tv, Angelic Empowerment International Network, and BlastTheRadio.com. Happy Pride season continues. Bonjour, hello, welcome to DITC Social, live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and BlastTheRadio.com. I am Andre Pruem, and I'm so glad to have you joining me this evening. See, now I was just telling Randy to make sure you have something to wet your whistle in case you choke. Oh my goodness. Thank you to the 1,022 page likes and the 1,389 followers on Diversity in the Capital was born in 2019, and I finally made it to 1,000. Tonight, we'll be discussing some hot topics, yet keeping them light and fluffy, and taking some of your questions. So feel free to comment on whatever platform that you are on, and we'll bring you into the conversation. Ce soir, nous discutons de certains sujets, mais en les gardant légers et amusants, et en répondant à certaines de vos questions. Alors, n'hésitez pas de faire part avec vos commentaires, que ce soit sur la plateforme sur laquelle que vous vous trouvez, et nous vous ferons participer à la conversation. Tonight, we also pay respect to all Indigenous peoples in this region from all nations across Canada who call Ottawa home. We acknowledge the traditional knowledge keepers, both young and old, and we honor their courageous leaders past, present, and future. Nous rendons également hommage à tous les peuples autochtones qui habitent Ottawa, que ce soit de la région ou d'ailleurs au Canada. Et nous reconnaissons les gardiens des savoirs traditionnels, jeunes et âgés. Et nous honorons aussi leurs courageux dirigeants d'hier, d'aujourd'hui et de demain. Now, I want to preface this conversation by stating that this is a safe space and that our conversation today is based on mutual respect, openness, and understanding. Je tiens à préciser que nous sommes dans un contexte sécuritaire, que la conversation d'aujourd'hui se doit être empreinte de respect mutuel, d'ouverture et de compréhension. All right, before I get into the whole hello everybody, hello, that's a StreamYard. Woo, John Milky, Raise the Roof. Hi, Miss Lillian and Miss Julie C. Chef, hello. So that's easy peasy, whatever platform that you are on, make a comment. And if we like it, we'll put it up on screen. I'm kidding. We put all comments on unless you're being nasty, and then I'll put it up and have to be nasty to you. Tonight on DITC Social, we speak to a Montreal pop artist songwriter named Randay. As an artist, Randay wants to bring positivity and light to the world. Quote, "We live in such a dark world where sympathy and love is non-existent. So by showing love and compassion with my fans, I want us to be a team of light and positivity, to look out for one another, love each other, and care for each other. If you feel neglected or alone, you don't have to feel like that way. You don't have to feel that way because on Team Randay, it's nothing but love." We will share his latest song and a previously released song as well. And we get our live affirmation with Lillian, as well as taking some of your questions. Ce soir sur DITC Social, nous jaserons avec Randay, un artiste pop montréalais et un auteur de chansons. En tant qu'artiste, Randay veut apporter la positivité et de la lumière au monde. Citation. Nous vivrons dans un monde tellement sombre où la sympathie et l'amour sont inexistants. Alors, en montrant de l'amour et de la compassion avec mes fans, je veux que nous soyons une équipe de lumière et de la positivité pour veiller les unes et les autres, s'aimer et prendre soin de l'un et d'autres. Si vous sentez négligé ou seul, vous n'avez qu'à vous sentir comme ça parce que dans l'équipe Randay, il n'y a que l'amour. Lillian aussi sera sur la scène pour nous offrir notre carte de tarot pour cette semaine. Et on prend vos questions. DITC Social is an LGBTQ2+ news and entertainment style show. And if you want to come on DITC Social and promote your business or your event, email me at andre@diversitycapital.tv. DITC Social est une émission d'information et de divertissement sur le thème des LGBTQ2+. Si vous voulez venir sur DITC Social pour promouvoir votre entreprise ou votre événement, envoyez-moi un courriel à andre@diversitycapital.tv. Now, here comes the artist from Montreal, Randay, right after this.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Theo Tams and you are watching DiversityInTheCapital.tv.
Greetings, Ottawa, Canada. This is Chad Michaels from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Hi, Ottawa and Gatineau. I'm Carol Pope, and you're watching Diversity in the Capital.
Hello, Ottawa. It's your girl, Sofonda.
Hey, it's Eva Avila.
Hi, I'm Ria May, and you're watching DiversityInTheCapital.tv.
Hey friends, it's Kikiko here. I'll be dishing out the tea on how to party safe during Pride. We all know Pride is time to celebrate. But hunties, if you're planning to drink or use drugs, make sure that you have a safe drive home and with your friends that you trust. We are a big community, so we need to look out for each other. Ottawa Public Health has a lot of information at ottawapublichealth.ca/partysafe. So you and your friend can kiki without any of that caca bringing you down. Happy Pride and party safe, Ottawa.
I love Kiki and her caca. That's so much fun. I love that video. She's amazing. She just posted today. Friday is the deadline if you want to submit your candidacy for Miss Capital Pride. Folks, stop asking me. I ain't doing it. Now, without further ado, and that means poop in French, today's guest is a Montreal singer-songwriter with Trinidadian, oh my God, say that 3 times fast, Trinidadian origins. Randay presents What I Gotta Do, a brand new single with a catchy, refreshing electro-pop disco sound. To music composed by Lucas Liberatoire, Randy wrote the song for someone who is emotionally unstable. That's probably me, I guess. Quote, you respect their choice, but you also let them know that you would be there for them in a blink of an eye. It's a you and me anthem, something that you share between yourself and that a person, no matter what, says Randay. With What I Gotta Do, Randay is ready to conquer the radio airwaves. He's currently working on his first EP, which promises to be an incredibly positive and inspiring. After performing at the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal and Montreal Pride Festival in 2017 and 2019, Randay can't wait to get back on the stage to present his new songs. He caught the attention in 2019, having his previous single, Otherwise, remixed by legendary DJs such as Stonebridge in Sweden and Robbie Vieira in the US. Randay started his singing at a very young age in church choirs and in school choirs and became a model for 2 years. Well, that would explain why he's ruggedly handsome. But his heart always belonged to music, so he left his modeling world to focus on music. He always wrote songs, and when he was a kid, coming up with melodies. Well, without further ado, here is the sexy and talented Randay. How you doing, Daddy? How's it going?
Hi there. Thank you for having me.
So, yes, your career is blowing up all of a sudden, I understand.
You know what? I just take every day one step at a time, but there is a lot that's happening for sure.
Well, that's good. As long as you don't have to go to court like Britney and say, Daddy, release me. Make sure that you and your daddy have a little agreement before you get married. Make sure.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. So earlier I said, and I quote, if you ever feel neglected or alone, you don't have to feel that way because on Team Randay, it's nothing but love. Can you tell folks what you mean by that?
Absolutely. So what I mean by that is I love to make sure that all my fans are all included together. I don't like leaving anyone out or, you know, there's people in life that have so many stories where they felt neglected or just felt like alone, or they had no one to talk to, or they just really felt like isolated, whatnot.
Yeah.
So I just like to make sure that those people are not forgotten, and I like to all bring everyone together on Team Randay. No one's left alone.
Well, speaking of Team Randay, Mr. Sly Chapel is watching. Hello and have a good one. Thank you, Sly. He's been on the show he was here for my birthday, and oh my God, he's an amazing guy.
He is.
And actually, while we were here and Sandy was here, I was like, we need to get a "We Are the World" kind of song for the LGBTQ2 plus community, involving artists from across Canada. So now we're gonna have to put you on that list for sure.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So, and as I was saying earlier, I keep playing the song on Sundays because I also have a persona, DJ Zimwawi, with a capital queer tea dance. And fans are eating it up on Sundays, and I'm dancing to it all the time. So we're going to play it in a little bit.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. So this morning I was on BTR talking about tonight's show, and Milky asked me if I'm comfortable holding hands in Ottawa. And I don't. Near some of the places, like if I'm at T's Pub in the Village, I might hold somebody's hand or kiss them there, or at the Lookout, but I won't do it even walking down in the actual village. How comfortable are you in Montreal, excuse me, with, PDAs and being your true authentic self walking around?
I'm definitely, when I'm with a lover, I'm an affectionate person, so I'm not shy to hold hands with the lover down the street.
Yeah.
And to get that confidence or, that extra boost to not be scared, whatnot, it's something I always kind of put in my head. I'm like, if everyone is allowed, if other people are allowed to hold hands, how come you're not allowed to hold hands? So it's
right.
I like to just make sure that there's a good way of looking at things, and don't be shy to be your authentic self. It's sad that there is other places in the world that's a little bit harsher with certain kind of things, but hopefully there's a lot of work to do, but hopefully they can ease down on that, because love is love.
It is. So earlier I was mentioning you're from Trinidad originally, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
So were you born and raised there, or were you, what's going on?
So actually, both of my parents are Trinidadian. So
Okay.
I was born here in Canada, raised here all my life, but I was really brought up with a Caribbean Trinidadian culture.
Okay.
So just growing up with certain kinds of different food and, learning about the music over there and just everything. It just, it's really fun to be from such a beautiful country. So a small one.
That's amazing. So you haven't been there yet, though. Have you been to where your parents are from, or?
I've actually never visited before, believe it or not, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
Yes, for sure. Well, you have to go at least once, right? Just to see what it's like.
Absolutely.
So what is the most memorable performance that you've done so far in your career?
I would have to say that the most memorable performance, would have to be at Pride in 2019.
Yep.
It was actually my biggest performance outdoors on their new stage at Pacte de Faubourg. And it was the night right before Ciara went on stage to do her show on the Saturday. I was actually performing on the Friday, but it was just an amazing feeling, just being on a huge stage like that with my dancers, and I'll never forget that.
Yeah, so that was what year was that again? 2017?
2019.
The 19? Yeah, because I was searching for a video earlier to try and promote, and I found that, and it's too bad that the sound quality wasn't all that the best. You could tell somebody was kind of filming it from the audience, right? But those are the amazing moments, and I'm sure just the energy of the crowd would have sent you off the edge, right?
They were just, I had so many friends in the audience, and they were just chanting my name after the performance. So I was just like, wow, that really felt like a rock star moment or something.
So is there an easier way for somebody like me who's tongue twisted and I, like if I took my teeth out, I could probably say your name properly, but it's Randay?
It's actually Randay, yes.
Randay. All
yes,
right.
Randay.
All right. Well, it's gonna start rolling off the tongue pretty well because, like I said, I'm loving all your music. We're gonna play one of your videos now. How about that?
Let's do it.
And let them understand why I'm flabbergasted, and I just love the song. So let you all think what you think of it yourself. Here, do you want to introduce your song? Hera, how about you do it?
Sure. This one is Manipulation.
No, the other one. It's the first
Sorry,
one.
this is What I Gotta Do.
Yeah.
This is my new single, actually, and I hope you guys will enjoy this one. It just entered a chart here in Quebec on the top 100 at number 65. So
nice.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Here it is on DITC Social and Blast the Radio.
Been through hell and back because it leads to you. Everything that I believe is true. Solid hearts can still be broken too. So come another day, down on my knees I pray to just get to you. What I gotta do to get you. What I gotta do what I gotta do to get you. Everything feels so real about you. What I gotta do to get you. What I gotta do what I gotta do to get you. 'Cause everything feels so real about you. Mountain now, survive. No such thing as fake love, it's just false. Nothing can come between our real hearts. My senses tingling, my body does the thing where I've gone missing. My sights set on you now, please don't turn upside down. Could you just stay around? What I gotta do to get you. What I gotta do what I gotta do to get you. 'Cause everything feels so real about you. What I gotta do to get you. What I gotta do what I gotta do to get you. 'Cause everything feels so real about you.
Love it. Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
So I'm gonna ask, so how did you come up with the song or the melody and the words?
I had writer's block for this track, actually.
Yeah.
It was just a song that when I was writing it, I just had the beat at first and I kind of got stuck. And then I actually had one of my best friends. She is a songwriter as well. And we just had like this, just a wine night. And we were just sitting at a table and we had papers and we were just like writing and I just kind of hummed her the melody and she helped me write one of the verses. But I already had a subject for this track and it's just talking about when you like somebody, but that person's just emotionally unavailable, but you would climb the highest mountain and run miles just to be with that person. So it's like a you and me anthem. And that means like you can share something specific or special with that person and nobody else needs to know about it.
So I'm not the only one you wrote this about then. Because I've been so emotionally unavailable to others, but I'm working on myself and eventually branching out. And I do that through music, and I've actually latched onto your song, and the beat gets you going, and it makes you want to open up and be your true self. So good on you. I love it. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
We got Sly a few minutes ago. So good, guys. I'm a proud manager. And then we got some love from Dave Crawford and Gigi, who's watching on Twitch, and Sterling, Anna, Gigi saying, hey, Randy and Andre. Hey. So, speaking of managers, you've been taken under the wing of the Mother of Dragons, Sly Chapel.
Yes.
How has that been going for you?
Sly is so familiar with dance music in the dance world. So just to be welcomed with open arms to his label, it was just a perfect fit because we both love dance music and we fight hard for dance music. And,
yes,
dance music was such a dirty word to play on the radio on top 40 mainstream. So I think we're just doing the right things to push that genre back into the mainstream.
Yes, and that's why I'm like, okay, so honestly, how many of us don't miss going out to a bar and just shaking your butt, even if it was for one song, right? Like, when you're out with friends and you're on a patio or whatever, and then the song comes on that you just have to dance to. But we're going to get back to there very shortly. So this is why I kept focusing on the Sunday show, because we got to keep music going. It's the window to the soul, and it keeps people happy. And it's people like you who are creating amazing music and being your true self that makes it all amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So what is electro pop disco? We heard a little taste of it, but do you want to tell me how you mix them all together?
Absolutely. So I've been a huge fan of dance music all my life, and having my other tracks, they were a little bit more harder and more dancier, and what I got to do is kind of different. It's more top 40 pop mainstream, so it was kind of like for a different audience, and I love it because everyone is just enjoying it and they can vibe to it. So mixing the elements of electro pop, so it's basically pop music with electronica, a little bit of electronic effects kind of like added to it. But then disco is really in right now, such as artists like Kylie Minogue or Dua Lipa, Jessie Ware. So kind of like bringing these kind of like disco elements into something 2021. I thought it would be a perfect fit to mix it all together to get people dancing.
So who are some of your major influences? Like, who did you grow up listening to, and who inspired you?
So, well, my favorite artist, I just mentioned her name, Kylie Minogue. She's an artist that I've been following since I was younger, and just throughout my whole entire life. So just like growing up with her and following that, it just really made me feel a lot more comfortable with myself. It really pushed me to want to do music. So kudos to Kylie for sure. So,
yes.
But a lot of dance acts growing up, I would listen to Wigfield. I would listen to a lot of like Venga Boys and Aqua. So that's how it all kind of like started at first. And then
you're mentioning my playlist every Sunday. What else?
I think we kind of all grew as like, dance music kind of died down at a certain point, and then rock kind of took over. So it's just good to bring dance music back. That's what I said, to the mainstream and to not be forgotten.
Oh, for sure. Because Sly a couple of weeks ago on a Friday night played Bon Entendeur, I Love to Love, the remix.
Okay.
And that's, excuse me. And that's when I fell in love with dance music again. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
See, I told you to have something wet beside you. As soon as I heard the Bon Entendeur song, I was like, it was very disco-y. And then I heard your song. I think it was sent to me a couple of days later. And I was like, I'm still going into the disco mode. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So what's next for Randay?
So what's next is we're actually in the midst of filming the video clip for What I Gotta Do.
Yep.
And I've been practicing a lot with my dancers, the choreography, whatnot.
Can you give us any teasers on what it's going to be about or any secrets? I won't tell
For the
anyone.
video clip, I can tell you that the theme is summer.
Okay.
So something very summery and very bright with bright colors. Just think summer. So it's going to be a fun, hot clip.
All right. And when are we expecting this new release?
Well, we're in the midst of filming it, so it might take a few days to just get it all put together, and maybe a few weeks actually. But you should expect a video clip by the middle of next month in July.
Okay, so as long as we have it before Pride in August, because Montreal is a week before us, right? So
you'll have it way before Pride in August for sure.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Maybe we can have a live performance by Pride of you, and we can talk about maybe getting you down here because I'm working on a street party. So, and I have a live radio show on the Sunday, so we can talk about a live performance maybe here in Ottawa.
I would love to perform in Ottawa. I've never did it before, so another thing on my bucket list.
There you go. So yeah, you had a card pulled by Lillian before the show started. What was that about? Was it worth it?
It was worth it. Actually, it was so insane the way that she read it. It's like, wow, you're really good with reading people and just something positive, the positive outcome of it all. So just hearing what she had to say was just like, wow, that's so awesome to hear that.
So you must be brushing off all the men in Montreal, you must have all the men knocking down your door.
I wish, but not at all.
Yeah, see, being a celebrity, you end up being alone a lot, and that's what I'm starting to understand. I don't know about you, and there's moments that I want to be alone too, right? So you never know. All right, well, let's play the video for Manipulation. How's about that? We got a comment from Gigi. Thank you, Randy, 100%. Lillian loves the song. Yeah.
Huge thank you, guys, to everyone enjoying it, and much love.
All right, so here comes Manipulation. It's a full video. We're going to let this one play. And this is, do you want to tell folks, when did this video come out?
Manipulation was released in 2017, and it was my first video clip. And it was actually a whole different style because I had a first album called Renaissance back in 2016.
Yep.
And Manipulation wasn't on that album, so it was kind of like a standalone single. But it was an introduction to a new Randay and a new direction musically. So
the other direction, right? There's only one direction, apparently. No, I'm kidding. I watched too much America's Got Talent. Sorry. It's a bad pun. Ladies and gentlemen, on DITC Social and BTR, this is Manipulation by Randay.
This love is done, or maybe it's not. You feel that we can be good, should we give this a shot? We keep trying to make all these changes. In the end, we are always complaining, interacting with your sense of lying. Be listen, cause it feels like it's I'm tired of manipulation. I'm tired of all the things you said. I'm tired of manipulation. Was not alive, I felt like I was dead. Should I go? Should I stay without you? I'm okay. I'm tired of manipulation. So you can leave now. The door's right there. from releasing these tears. This time, I'm one of those guys that will soon disappear. Life got cold, if you touch me, you'd freeze. What you did to all of the memories is against the laws of love. So leave now, I've had enough. I'm tired of manipulation. I'm tired of all the things you've said. I'm tired of manipulation. So you can leave now, the door's right there. Whoever thought we would end up here? Suddenly love is so unclear. Releasing you from my raging thoughts. So goodbye, my mind's made up. I'm tired of manipulation. I'm tired of all the things you said. I'm tired of manipulation. Was not alive, I felt like I was dead. Should I go? Should I stay? I'm okay. I'm tired of manipulation. So you can leave now, the door's right there.
Wow. So, who was the producer of that video?
His name was Vlad Koski, and this was the first time I've ever worked with him for that specific clip.
Okay.
And it was very fun. It was very nerve-wracking at the same time, since it was my very first video ever shot. So I kind of evolved after that with another video called Skin, which was directed with another director.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And then you learn, eh? So every video you make, just like my show, like it's been 2 years now, and I keep learning every show to do what not to do and what to do again. And
absolutely, we just keep learning and evolving.
yeah, well, that's good. So do you have anything else that you want to add before you go, or what do you got to say? What do you got to do?
What I gotta do? Well, I just want to say a huge thank you for just having me on the show, and everyone that just tuned in and just sharing so much love. I can't wait to come to Ottawa and perform for you guys. It would be awesome, and I'm just so thankful that everyone is enjoying the new single, What I Gotta Do, and let's just see what happens with it.
We have to work on that, because it's always drag shows, and I've already heard a little bit of drag shows where I'm going to be. So I'm going to work on you and possibly Drake Jensen and a couple of other live artists to come in and do a number. So that would be great.
I would love to be there.
So where can folks find your music, and where can they contact you?
So you can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Just type in Randay, Randay. And if you want to find me on Instagram or Facebook, the same thing. It's Randay Music, all one word.
Wow. Well, I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everything you do. Keep being you, and keep on singing, honey. You're doing great. You've got the look. You've got the voice. I look forward, and congratulations on all your upcoming success.
Thank you so much.
All right. We got Lillian coming up. That's where I'm going to have to Now, see, I don't have a producer and all that to do all this for me, and I got to do it all by myself. And then I forgot that I put it probably in somewhere else that I have to. There we go. I'm good now. Thank you, Randay, and I will talk to you all soon. Here comes Lillian on DITC Social and Blast the Radio.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Time to shake off the COVID cobwebs. Introducing DevotionDance.ca. Dance classes for anyone and everyone, aged 3 to adult, beginner to intermediate. Our well-trained dance instructors will teach you the moves: jazz, lyrical, contemporary, tap, hip-hop, ballet, musical theater, acro, and more. All classes offered in a gorgeous family-friendly dance studio located in Canada. DevotionDance.ca also offers incredible low-mobility online fitness and dance for all ages. Competitive classes start in September. Develop confidence and coordination while creating everlasting memories. To find out more, boogie on over to DevotionDance.ca.
Now, qu'est-ce que c'est a capital queer tea dance?
Love song, when you want that love song,
Yes, Queen! Blast the Radio is serving up the tea, honey. Join me, DJ Zimawi, every Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m., featuring local and diverse international LGBTQ2+ artists, allies, and so much more. Tell your smart speaker to play Blast the Radio, or you can watch my studio live and chat with us on the PTR Twitch page. Now, where did I put that unicorn outfit?
Sundays just got better. Dust off your platform shoes and grab a beverage. BTR's Capital Queer Tea Dance with DJ D-Wall-Wee.
Oh. Welcome to From Where I Sit, featuring Lillian Carrière. An enlightening and insightful journey to awaken insight into conscious living, personal growth, spirituality, love, and relationships, and other related topics. We hope you will be inspired and blessed by this journey. Grab a chair, sit with us. Lillian Carrière, who is from Angelic Empowerment International Network, is here to give us our weekly soup du jour with a tarot reading for all of you to sit back, think twice, maybe even a third time. You never know, but to stop and smell the roses. Lillian, how are you this evening, my darling?
Hi, everyone. I'm fantastic.
You are fantastic. Yes.
Randay, I love his energy. Just the music and the videos are just phenomenal. Congratulations to him. I'm going to go and look for those songs.
Yeah, he's a very good artist, and I'm very thankful to Sly for introducing me to him because, it's a great music.
So, hi, everyone. How are you? I'm here to provide you with your weekly soup du jour, if I may do so.
Yes.
All right, so this week I'm going to use the Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I have a whole bunch here you can see piled up, but these are kind of my go-to. And so I'm going to ask your guides, my guides, and the universe for the best possible soup du jour. And look at that, the answer came up. Bing, bang, boom. We have the Two of Thought. And the Two of Thought reads, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. We call that procrastination. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to make a choice. So procrastination and indecisiveness. Ask your angels for signs as to what directions to take, or just listen to your own still inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. I love this little thing. You've got the really Victorian, got the sweet boy and girl here side by side. He's trying to give her flowers, and she's just totally not looking that way. She's not sure if she wants to trust the relationship or keep on walking straight ahead. However, what it's talking about is that it's totally up to you to follow your heart, to follow your gut, to follow your instinct. Don't put off the decisions that you need to make this week by being indecisive. Sit still and ask yourself, what is the best possible answer to this? Should I go for it or not? And if you hear in your still voice to go for it, or you talk to someone and they say, go for it, or you hear a song that says kind of go for it, then you know you need to go for it and not to sit on the sidelines. So it's about trusting your own intuitions this week, making some solid decisions. And that's what the soup du jour is. Hopefully you've enjoyed all that.
That's good. That's so Sly Chapel is loving your energy. What beautiful
Hi,
energy
Sly.
Lillian has.
It's so nice to have your feedback and to meet you.
So Lillian is available for any tarot card reading that you might want. You can do them virtually, as you said, right? Do you want to tell the folks how they can do that if they want to get into contact with you?
They can catch me at my link tree here at You Are Empowering, or they can catch me at www.youareempowering.com. That's my website. I do video through Facebook, through Skype, through Google Chat, you name it, and I'm there. I do mediumship and a whole bunch of different styles of spreads and cards, and I pick up people's auras and energies, and sometimes I can give them a little advice on their health.
Okay, so Anna was asking if that reading was for everyone. So the card that Lillian just brought out was for everyone.
Yeah.
And if you do relate to anything that was read in that card, you're welcome to make a comment, and Lillian can probably address it for you if you have any questions.
Absolutely. If you have any questions, please do.
Yeah, so I kind of do, because this week I've interviewed for a new position, and things are in the works. I've got a new date, which I'm possibly starting a new position. So things are starting to look up. Andre's feeling a lot happier. Andre's smiling again. So, but last week it's funny because I was cursing you last week, because the card last week said it was time for a change.
Yeah.
And then I was out running around some errands, and I was downtown at Tees, and I met some friends, and then I got to my car, and then my car battery was dead, and I was like, God damn it. Did she mean that I needed to change my battery and not my personality? Like,
oh no.
But it was just because I guess the car door was left open and the battery died. But it's all good now, and things are starting to look up. So we got a couple of comments here. Anna, well, what do you want to ask, Anna? I was going to ask that about for me. So do you have any comments about what she just asked or about the card that she just read? Do you want to review the card again? The Two of Thoughts.
Oh, she's talking about jobs. She's asking for a reading, I believe.
Job wise. Well, Anna, you're going to have to either book some time with Lillian or we can try and work something out where I'll have you sent to see Lillian for sure. But the Two of Thought.
Looking at the Two of Thought, speaking of your job, let's see if we can pick anything up from the soup du jour this week that you can reflect upon.
Okay, it might help everybody else.
It's talking about people not... your angels, your spirit guides, your little Jiminy Cricket is noticing that you're not moving forward. So there's some sort of hesitation going on. Perhaps that's something that going on with you right now regarding your career. So you may have multiple options that you're looking at right now as far as career or a job is concerned, right? And so you seem unable to make a choice as to what area you want to work in, kind of thing, or where you want to put your talents to. So perhaps there's resumes out there, or your...
Oh, yeah, no, I've already got the position and I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I've got most of it.
I've got Anna Fran going, yeah.
Keep talking to Anna.
It looks right. Thank you for your feedback, Anna. Yeah, so what it is for you to take a deep breath and really go down deep, because in the heart of it all, you know what to do. You're kind of stuck in a rut, you could say, when you're looking at it from the point of view of a personal reading. That's kind of the reading I would give you. And then if you had more questions to that, or you wanted more guidance on it, I would pull up other cards, and also I'm able to speak to your spirit guides and see your energies. So lots of great advice I could give you. So try and book me. Hopefully that's answered some of your questions, Anna.
Yeah, because I was talking to my mom again the other day on how, like, you and I had a conversation a couple of days ago, and then we were talking about my dad, and she was like, do I know Lillian? And I was like, she was at your house. She did a reading with a whole bunch of people in the basement. And she's like, oh, she couldn't read me because I'm too hard to read. And I was like, well, it could be the rocks in your skull, but...
I remember throwing all my indigo cards down, hoping that the children would love the artwork on it and play in them, because I know as a child, I loved it. I loved playing in cards. You see my photo, there's cards in my hands, and I've always had cards, and I love the visual.
Oh, yeah.
The cognitive approach of using the cards and then guiding others that way. But your mother was such a sweetheart. Yeah. I had a great time. The kids had a great time. Your music was fantastic. The event was awesome.
We'll get back to those again soon, won't we?
I hope so. You're very welcome, Anna. Thank you for your question.
Well, Lillian, thank you so much again for an amazing card reading this week. I look forward to next week's. You post a soup du jour on your YouTube page, and you post a full one, right? Is it the same card, or do you do another one every week?
I do another one.
Okay.
I was doing it simultaneously.
Yes.
Because we were pre-recorded, but now it's different. It's my own, it's a different one. There you go.
Another version. So if you want another, if you're not happy with today's card, go to Empowerment International, youareempowering.com. And
I have a YouTube channel for myself called From Where I Sit. So you can find me there too.
Oh, you're just like me. Multiple personalities, many websites. Jack of all trades, master of none. That's pretty much me.
Darling, I love my neurotic friends.
Well, thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week, my dear. Or this weekend, right? Because I think you're coming to Zimbabwe's VIP party.
Yeah, so what's that all about before I...
well, I want to start practicing... excuse me. Seems to be a frog in my throat because I'm talking too loud, I think.
You're welcome.
So I want to start rehearsing some of the live on location. So I'm going to set up myself outside in my backyard, and I'm going to do Zimbabwe from the backyard this week, which we're allowed to have 5 people in the backyard, right? So me and 4 friends will be sitting in the backyard from 2 to 5, and we'll do the Capital Queer Tea Dance from the little VIP garden. So you are seat number 1, and I'm just waiting for another 3 to confirm. So can't wait for Sunday.
Well, to whoever's wanting to come, I'm going to bring some of my tarot cards if you're interested in free 1-card mini reading free.
There you go. So there's a little inspiration to get off your petter and then make sure you come on down and have some fun and dance with us. Thank you, Lillian. I will see you next week, my dear.
Peace, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bonjour DITC Social, ici Alex de Jeunesse STEM. Malheureusement, la pandémie de la COVID-19 a forcé beaucoup de jeunes LGBTQ de plus à s'isoler, que ce soit mentalement, socialement ou d'une autre façon. Jeunesse STEM est là pour vous. Nous sommes la ressource pour les jeunes allosexuels de la région de l'Outaouais. On t'encourage à participer à nos groupes de soutien pour nos jeunes de 14 à 25 ans, de prendre rencontre avec moi de façon individuelle ou de recommander l'organisme à quelqu'un qui pourrait en avoir de besoin. Pour plus d'informations, tape Jeunesse STEM sur Facebook ou Instagram.
Gatineau.tv est partout en Outaouais, autant au niveau de la culture, de l'événementiel, mais aussi au niveau de vos entreprises. Si vous avez un projet spécial que vous aimeriez promouvoir, un événement que vous avez créé, eh bien, n'hésitez pas à parler avec un de nos représentants à Gatineau.tv. Vous pouvez nous écrire via notre adresse info@gatineau.tv. Vous aussi, prenez avantage de Gatineau.tv.
Gatineau.tv.
So make sure you go to DJ Zimawi's Facebook page or go to my Facebook page, Andre M. Prue. Make sure you comment that you want to be part of the VIP room, the VIP garden this Sunday. We're testing out how it's going to be doing a live on location. So I look forward to seeing a couple of you here in the backyard. And other than that, I look forward to seeing all of you next week. If you cannot make it for this weekend, make sure you ask your smart speaker to play Blast the Radio on Sundays from 2 to 5, or go to the twitch.tv/Diversity in the Capital or twitch.tv/Blast the Radio. Excuse me. And you will be able to hear and watch everything happening. Every morning from 9 a.m. to 12, it's the Milky Show. Make sure you tune into Blast the Radio. My goodness, I got a frog in my throat. Make sure you tune into Blast the Radio every morning. And then at 10:30 every morning, it's the Bigger, Better Boogie Break, where DJ Thumper takes you to the next level, gets your blood flowing for a half an hour, just a half an hour of dance music. You can have your little break, do some dancing, and then get your blood flowing to go back to some meetings and get angry with your colleagues or smile and drink your coffee or whichever else. But they also play amazing music, and there's some great conversations that happen throughout the chat all day long. Anna is Anna's set, like she's partying. I think I have the second seat already reserved, so 2 left. And then we got Gigi. Thank you, Andre. Very enjoyed it very much as usual. Thank you, Gigi. I know she's taking care of a whole bunch of things, several platforms, and Gigi, it's Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday again. And Saturday, Sunday. What? I want to thank my guest, the one and only Randay from Montreal, Quebec. His amazing producer, Sly Chappell, for introducing him to me and all of you. I'm giving you 5 minutes this week to go outside and smell some roses. Do something for yourself for 5 minutes. Get up, shake yourself around, go for a walk, go sit outside and have a coffee or a little beverage or a water outside and watch the birds and the bees and love nature. And be careful and be kind to one another. Make sure you get your second shot. We're getting very close to getting out of all of this. Just remember, if you can't be yourself, then don't talk to me. I'm kidding. Be your true, authentic self. And I was going to do the RuPaul thing. If you can't love yourself, who in the hell are you going to love or whatever? But I'm not going to do that. Just love one another and take care of each other. Ottawa Gatineau, and we'll see you next week.